Hello, my name is Sarah, and this is Sand and Sea Tarot. Welcome to your reading, Pisces. In this reading, we're going to be looking at the current situation. So we'll look at how your energy is showing up in the current situation, how your person's energy is showing up, and then what the overall energy of the relationship is. We'll also look into two things that like your person wants you to know right now, and where are things heading in the next 30 days for this connection. This reading is intended for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If something doesn't resonate, I highly recommend you just leave it behind and, check out your other placements to see if one of the other readings resonates a little bit better. There is going to be an extended for this reading, and to have access to the extendeds, you need to join the channel membership. I'll talk more about that towards the end of this video. The other thing that I want to talk about here in this reading is that I'm using a brand new deck. This is the Romantic Tarot. It's a very beautiful deck. I love it because every single card has people involved in it. So it's like the only tarot deck I have that is so intensely around people. Rider-Waite decks, sometimes there's things in there where there aren't always people in it. But this one, every single card has people represented, so I love that. The other problem is this is not strictly like based off of Rider-Waite. They say it is, but it really is not. So often I have to interpret it only by the picture and not so much by what the standard Rider-Waite would say about it. And also it takes me a few minutes to read the card because they do not put anything indicating what it is. For example, if it's the Eight of Pentacles, it doesn't spell it out. It doesn't have words on there saying Eight of Pentacles. I have to look at the number 8. I have to look at the bottom to see that it's a coin, especially when we get to the major arcana, which is like the tower and all of that. There's nothing there but a number. So I have to, and some of the pictures don't even match what they normally would be. So anyways, my point is it just might take me a little bit to read the card. So please bear with me if I do a lot of pausing. I'll try to edit it out, but if you're wondering like, come on, spit it out, it's because I'm trying to figure out the card here. Okay. So let's get on with this reading. The first thing we're going to do here is pull a couple of the letters here. So these could be initials of your person. They could be initials for you. So let's see what letters we pull out today for you, Pisces. Okay, that one fell out. So the letters I have here are L, A, P, S, D, V, and U. Again, I have L, A, P, D, S, V, and U. If I don't pull an initial of your person, it doesn't mean this reading is not intended for you. There very well could be a message here for you. Also, this reading is intended for those of you that already have a romantic interest in mind. So if you're looking for somebody new, this reading is not intended for you. If you don't want an ex-partner back, you probably don't want to watch this either because it's very likely that an ex could show up in this reading. Okay, so let's get down to business here. I've already shuffled all the decks, but I will give it a quick shuffle on camera. The energy of you, Pisces. What is your energy in this connection right now? By the way, I'm not reading reversals in this particular set of readings, or at least in this reading. I go back and forth on days where I want to read reversals, and I've decided that I'm not reading reversals right now. So if a card does come out reversed, I'm going to turn it upright. Okay, so let's see what's the underlying energy here for this reading for Pisces and their person. We have the Queen of Pentacles. See, it took me there a second. Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is all about abundance. She's very grounded. She has all of her needs met. She is very secure. She's financially secure. She's very nurturing too. There's like a little baby figurine on the end of the bed that I guess it's the foot of the bed, foot rest, whatever. So that's the underlying energy. So I do get this feeling that this is the desire of you and your person is both to have a secure, long-term relationship here, one that's very grounded. Okay, so let's see where you are. Where's your energy right now? The Queen of Swords. What is this? The Queen of Cups. How is it that all the freaking queens are coming up like this? I mean, and that queen was taken, this one over here, the Queen of Pentacles, was taken from the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. And we have the Magician. So let's look at your person's energy. They have the Ten of Wands. They have the Knight of Cups. And the Moon. What's the energy of the current relationship? Energy of this relationship. We have the Ace of Wands. The Hierophant. And this is one where I have to look. Oh, the Star. That's the Star. I'm sorry. This is actually the only card that is not showing directly that there's two or people in it, but there are shadows of people. But all the other cards have people. Oh, that's not true. This one, oh no, there is a person there. In the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, I never noticed this. For the Ace of Wands, there's like a farmer in the background here in the window. And then the top of the wand here, there's a couple that's like having sex or making out, like a little statue. Yeah, they're having sex or making out. One or the other. Okay. But as you can see, all the other cards have people in it. So that's what I love about this deck. Okay. Your energy here. You are being a little detached. You're being very straightforward in what you want, what you're not going to tolerate, what you're not going to stand for. At the same time, you are very loving towards this person. There's a lot of deep emotions here. So the Queen of Swords, she's the one that's like a little detached from this situation. She's very direct. I feel like you've told this person, this is how I want to be treated. This is how I need you to communicate with me. I feel like you've been extremely direct with this person. The Queen of Cups, you have overflowing emotions of love for this person. Deep, deep love here. The Queen of Swords is a Libra and the Queen of Cups is a Cancer. The Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn. And then you have the Magician here. So sometimes the Magician could be about manipulation, but I'm not really getting this. I feel like maybe you're manifesting this person or you're manifesting this relationship. I feel like you're very focused on manifesting this person. And that's why it's like, you know what you want. You're not going to accept anything less from this person. You value yourself. You want honest communication. And you have like deep, deep feelings of love for this person. Like, you do not want to let this person go because of these deep feelings of love that you have. And then obviously your desire here is to work towards something long-term and stable with them. So their energy, they have the Ten of Wands. And normally in the Rider-Waite decks, the Ten of Wands is a very burdensome card. They're very exhausted. They're taking on too much of a load. You don't get that here in this card. I do get the feeling like someone is tired. There's an energy of like being tired here. The road, the travel for this relationship, the journey for this relationship has been very long, but it's like your person is still hanging on because they know it's going to be worth it. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like your person has known this has been a very long journey. but they're not going to give up on this connection. Just like I feel like you aren't, they aren't either. This person also has deep feelings of love here for you. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about loving emotions. I do feel like this person is going to offer you an apology. I feel like this person showed up one way and then slowly evolved to like treating you a different way. And I feel like that's what this person wants to apologize. It's like they weren't showing their true colors. Maybe this person was even a little deceptive and told you, like, you know, for example, maybe they said they were single and they weren't really single at the time. So I do feel like this apology is going to be coming your way, where this person, they weren't honest with you in the very beginning. Because I get that when I see this illustration here, it's like this person is wearing a mask. And then there's also like a mask on the floor by them. So I feel like this person changed masks. It's like they showed up one way. I feel like this person may have showed up as your knight in shining armor, like giving you the world, like telling you all these wonderful things that they wanted. And then they pulled the rug right out from under you and did the complete opposite of where you thought things were going for this relationship. And I feel that they were deceptive also because you have the moon. The moon in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck does emphasize like the unknown, secrets are hidden, but that those secrets are going to come to the surface. So I feel like this person really wants to share with you whatever the secret is, whatever this thing that's being hidden. I feel like they really want to talk about this with you because they feel like this relationship can't really evolve into a deeper relationship until they come forward with that honesty. I do feel like this person also has this feelings of love towards you, where it is kind of like puppy love, because in this illustration, there's a couple here holding onto this puppy. So I feel like it may have even been that way in the beginning, where this person had this like they were following you around like a little lost puppy, like almost to the point where they could have been overly investing in this relationship. And I feel that's why you think the rug was pulled out from under you. It's like this person showed up with this puppy love, new love, wanted to show you the world, do everything, made all these promises that they were going to do. And then your person was like, whoop, change my mask. Nope, that's really not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm here for. So I really feel like somehow you think you were duped, which is why I think you are coming off a little detached towards this person right now. Even though you have deep feelings of love, you're like being very stern and you're standing your ground on what it is that you want. Like you're not going to tolerate any shady business, any hot and cold behavior from this person. Like you want them to show up how they were in the beginning, this puppy love here. So the moon is Pisces. The Knight of Cups is also a Pisces. So very strong Pisces. Here we go again. It took me a second to realize I'm doing your reading, Pisces. So this is you. This is not you though. The Pisces here, I think your person, it could also be Pisces is what I'm trying to say. Or have Pisces placement in their chart. Okay, so now we're going to look at the current situation. In the current situation, we have the Ace of Wands, which is, there's a lot of passion in this relationship. There's a lot of chemistry, definitely a lot of passion. I mean, when you look at that cane there, that couple, they're like making out there. There's a lot of passion, physical attraction here. This is also like, I feel like this relationship is taking small steps to reignite the passion in this relationship. There could be some hesitancy here because maybe your person feels like you're too much of this Queen of Swords energy. So it's hard for your person to come at you like flirty and all that, even though that energy wants to come out. I feel like your person could be kind of holding back, withholding a little bit because they're afraid that you won't respond well to it. There is a lot of hope for this relationship though. I feel like it's heading in the direction of something more traditional here, i.e. long-term marriage, because you have the Hierophant here. And you also have the Star. And the Star is about hope, healing, faith. So both of you have a lot of hope that this relationship can turn around and get back to, better days where you both had these deep feelings of love for one another. It's like you both feel like you could overlook the past, whatever happened in the past, and work towards something long-term and stable. I do feel like both of you feel each other is the potential marriage partner for you. So we're going to go ahead and clarify this reading now, and I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for it. So I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle here. Tell me about the current energy for this relationship, Pisces and their person. What's the current energy here? Okay, so your energy again. So we're just clarifying your energy right now. You have the Hierophant again. Wow. Yep. This is your energy here with this Queen of Swords. You're like, I know what I want. I want marriage. I'm not going to accept anything less than marriage. So this is how I feel like you're coming off to your person. And they know that. But I feel like this is very important. It's here in the middle, right here. Like, this is like a really key point for this relationship, is that you both feel each other is your marriage partner. Hierophant is Taurus energy, by the way, and the star here is Aquarius. What else? Oh my gosh, you have the star again. Look at this. Is insane. This is insane that the energy of this relationship is being clarified by your energy now too. So again, there's this feeling of hope, faith. You're very hopeful. You're wishing for this deep, loving connection here with this person. Again, that star is Aquarius energy. You're wishing and hoping that this will lead to marriage. Let's clarify that Magician. The Two of Wands. You've made a decision here. The Two of Wands is, I've made up my mind. This is what I want. I decided on this. I've decided on marriage with this person. Nothing less. Let's see your person now, how their energy is showing up clarified. They have the Devil, Capricorn energy here. So we have the Ten of Wands here, which is about like your person feels like this has been a long road. A lot of that I feel like could be driven by lust here for your person. They're very sexually attracted to you. They could be very sexually obsessed with you as well. This could also feel like, I feel like your person feels maybe they're addicted to this connection, where they could kind of feel like they can't break free from this connection. Maybe they've tried to date others and there's just something that keeps them bound here to you. So they could kind of feel like this relationship is like a soul tie that can't be broken. Like it's almost like a bondage. Like it's possible this person has tried to figure out how to break away from this connection and they just can't. There's just something that always reels them back into you. So let's look at the Knight of Cups there. What else? The King of Swords. So this definitely is some kind of soulmate twin flame connection. We had the Queen of Swords there. Now we have the King of Swords here. King of Swords, this is Aquarius. Your person wants to have open and honest communication with you. Yeah, I feel like, they were just kind of hiding, they are going to apologize about something, but I really feel like this person switched up things on you. Again, it's like they entered as one thing, all these promises, like that knight in shining armor, and then they pulled that rug out of you. They pulled that rug from under you, and you were completely blindsided that this person was no longer showing up as the person that they once were. So I feel like your person does want to apologize. Your person wants to have a discussion about this because they realize, that was a big issue in this connection, is how they treated you, how they showed up one way or said that they were one way and then they showed up another. What about this Pisces, the moon? We have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like your person knew all along that this connection was really unbalanced. Like you were giving more and they weren't. And your person kind of just like ignored that fact. They kind of just like pushed it aside so they didn't have to deal with it or have any guilt about like you investing more in this relationship. But I feel like your person is recognizing that, and that they now are in a place where they feel like they can equally invest in this relationship. So maybe before they were holding back on either investing financially in this relationship, meaning not paying for dates and that kind of stuff, or they weren't emotionally investing, like they weren't telling you how they feel, they weren't making you a priority, and it was like kind of like you were doing all the effort in this relationship. So your person is recognizing that that it was something that was kind of hidden. Maybe you wondered if this person was noticing all the nice things you were doing, or noticing that you were taking the initiative all the time, or you were taking the lead, you were chasing this person, however you want to say it. And maybe you wondered if your person really caught on to that. They did. They absolutely did. And now they're realizing that they do want to create some more balance in this relationship now. So the overall energy here of the current relationship, we have the Empress. So your person does see you as the person that they want to marry. The Empress is nurturing. This is Taurus and Libra energy. She's seen as like the perfect mate. This is mother, this is wife. So your person does see you as really beautiful. They're very attracted to you. They have this passionate energy that they feel towards you. I feel like they're really magnetized to you, and they have not been able to find this connection with anyone else, which is what is making them feel like they're kind of bound to you. They're stuck with you. And I don't think that's really in a negative way. That's the only way that they can kind of describe it, is they feel like there's just this tie to you that they can't leave you. They're drawn into you. And that's why I feel like it's almost like obsessive thinking or obsessive feelings this person has over you or towards you. They're very obsessed with you. And again, it's because they really find you attractive, both physically attractive, sexually attractive, emotionally too. Let's see about this Hierophant here. We have the Six of Wands. This is about celebration, victory, success. So I do feel like you both will get your wish here. I mean, we have 2 stars here. You both will get your wish. There will be success here and victory moving towards marriage for this relationship. What else? 6 of Swords. Your person's hope, your hope is to just move forward with this person. You both want to move forward. Let the past be in the past. You're ready to move forward to better things with each other, which is this marriage, successful marriage. Okay, so now we're going to pull a couple of cards for 2 things your person wants you to know right now. What are 2 things Pisces person wants Pisces to know? We have the 4 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. Wow, the fact that we have 4 and 5 like that. Wow. Okay, so for the 4 of Swords here, I feel like your person is reflecting a lot on the past with you, good times with you. Normally, the 4 of Swords in the Rider-Waite decks is about rest, rejuvenation, reflection. And so I feel like your person is just reflecting back on these good times that they've had with you. Perhaps you have gone out dancing with this person. Maybe you attended some kind of event where you guys danced together. And your person is just reflecting back on these fond memories of that. I feel like whatever this was that your person's reflecting at, something where you guys danced or you got dressed up, or, it could even just been a night out where you both were just kind of dressed up for some reason. Your person, like, that holds really high importance to them. Like, they're reflecting a lot on that particular time. And then the 5 of Swords here, this person has regret. They have a lot of regret on how they treated you. They've sat alone in silence and just kind of reflected on how they did you dirty, basically. And there's a lot of deep regret there. And, your person has just been constantly thinking about this. Swords is a lot of thinking energy. So they're thinking on the past, and then they're thinking on something that had happened on how they treated you. And it was unfair on how they treated you. How will things play out this month? So the next 30 days, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about being bound or tied to something. It's also about being stuck in your own thoughts. It's like sabotaging thoughts. So I feel like what you'll see in the next, several weeks here basically is that someone is going to kind of get caught up in their own thinking. I'm not sure if this is you or your person, but there's some sort of restriction here, and it's out of fear of their own thoughts. What else? We have the Ace of Swords. There definitely is going to be some kind of communication here, some kind of serious conversation. It's going to be based on truth. It's a breakthrough. So this conversation needs to be had in order to progress things forward in this connection. Yeah, so I think like with the Eight of Swords here, this is a feeling of being stuck, being bound to something. And usually it's like your own self-sabotaging thoughts. So it could be a lot of doubt that's here. And someone in this connection needs to overcome this so that there can be communication about something. They're just here. There is this subject that needs to be discussed, whether it's that apology that your person owes you here with that Knight of Cups energy. Of course, your person knows that there needs to be this conversation based on truth. Maybe it's this conversation that you need to tell your person, hey, I want to get married. It's either marriage or nothing. But this conversation that needs to be had, it's going to be had in the next month. And it's only going to come when someone can overcome these fears that they're thinking about that don't even really exist. It's just these fears in their head that's being played over and over. Someone's overthinking, put it that way. Someone's overthinking too much. But when this person overcomes it, there will be this truthful communication. And I'm not saying that you should run out and approach your person and sit them down and say, hey, let's have this discussion, because your person might not be in a spot for it. For the extended, we're going to be looking at everything 100% from your person's point of view. So we'll be looking at how they see the current situation, how they see the past with you, what's going on with your person in the next 4 weeks, what are they currently thinking about, their current energy, how they see you, if there's some sort of interference, something around them that could be influencing them or helping them towards progressing things with you. We'll look into that. We'll look and see what their hopes, wish, fears, possible actions are towards you, and what they hope for as a potential outcome with you. So that's going to be in the extended. To have access to the extended readings, you need to join the channel membership, which is $9.99 per month. And that will give you access to all of the extendeds for a full 30 days. To have access to the channel membership or to join the channel membership, you will need to click the join button down below. If you don't see it, then you will need to open up the description box and there's a link that'll take you right to it there. And also the extended for this reading is the first link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.